You've heard about India's Agni missiles. You've heard about BrahMos, one of the fastest cruise missiles on Earth. You've heard about Prithvi. But today, we're not talking about missiles. Because what we're about to reveal is far more powerful than any missile you can see, track, or intercept. Today, we're talking about fissile power, a word most people have never heard, a force so decisive that it turns missiles into nothing more than delivery vehicles. And the most shocking part? This revelation doesn't come from India. It comes from Sweden. Missile versus fissile, the real difference. Let's clear one thing up right now. A missile is not a nuclear weapon. A missile is just a carrier. Speed, range, altitude, all meaningless without one thing inside it. That one thing is fissile material. No fissile material, no nuclear weapon, period. You can build the longest missile, the fastest missile, the most advanced missile. But without fissile material, it's just metal and fuel. Fissile material is the soul of nuclear power. What exactly is fissile material? In nuclear science, fissile refers to materials that split when hit by slow-moving neutrons, releasing enormous amounts of energy. This process is called nuclear fission. No fissile material means no nuclear bomb, no nuclear deterrence, no strategic dominance. This is where real power lives. And now, the world has new data. The Swedish revelation, SIPRI report. One of the most trusted defense think tanks on Earth, SIPRI, Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, has released its latest annual nuclear assessment, and it has sent shockwaves across South Asia. According to SIPRI, India has surpassed Pakistan in nuclear warhead numbers for the second consecutive year. India, approximately 180 nuclear warheads. Pakistan, approximately 170 nuclear warheads. This is historic, because for decades, Pakistan stayed 8 to 10 warheads ahead of India. That advantage is now gone. But here's the real twist. It's not about numbers. Anymore, SIPRI makes something very clear. This shift is not about quantity, it's about quality. India didn't just build more weapons, India modernized them, advanced fissile material, better enrichment efficiency, next-generation warhead design, smarter delivery integration. Meanwhile, Pakistan remains largely locked into older systems. Agni V, a signal to the world. India's Agni V missile is the clearest signal of this transformation. Agni V is not just long range. It represents advanced nuclear warheads, high-precision targeting, compact, high-efficiency fissile cores. Modern nuclear weapons are smaller, smarter, and deadlier. And the key again? High-grade fissile material. Why raw uranium is not enough? There's a massive misconception out there. People think, get uranium to build a nuke. Completely false. The real power comes from level of uranium enrichment, purity engineering precision, entire nuclear technology chain. Imagine this. The US, Russia, India, and Pakistan all have 4 kilograms of uranium. Do they produce the same weapon? Absolutely not. Technology makes the difference. And this is where India has leaped forward. India's quiet nuclear leap. SIPRI's analysis strongly suggests India now has the ability to produce more refined fissile material, higher efficiency nuclear cores, greater explosive yield with less material. In simple terms, India can do more with less. That's elite-level nuclear capability. For decades, only the US and Russia were considered the top tier. That picture is changing. India is now far ahead of Pakistan. Closing the qualitative gap with China, India is no longer just a nuclear-armed state. India is becoming a modern nuclear power. Why fissile power terrifies adversaries? Because fissile material is invisible. You can track a missile on radar, you can count launches, but you cannot easily measure quality of fissile cores, efficiency of warheads, true destructive capability. Fissile power changes balance of power equations without firing a single missile, and that's why it keeps adversaries awake at night. India's message to the world. India's message is clear. We do not seek war.